Good morning, students. Today we will study new chapter, that is force. Understand? Today we will study about new chapter, that is force. So what is force? First we have to know what is force. So you all know that when you are coming to school from bus, understand, when you are coming to school from bus early in the morning, what happens? Sometime it may happens that your bus or your tempo, whatever it will be, whichever vehicle it will be, what happens? Sometime it may happens that it get stopped. And what happens? That driver will ask you all to go and push the bus or tempo from behind, so that what happens? The bus or tempo get accelerated, and what happens? It will again start. Understand? Sometime it may happen. Understand? So what you are doing on that bus, when bus gets stopped and when that driver asks you to go and push the bus, what happens? At that time you are applying force. At that time you are applying force away from your body. You are applying force away from your body. Understand? So at that time you are applying force away from the body. So this is known as force. Understand? When you are when you are applying your energy, understand, and because of that what happens? Some work is done. That means you have created a force over there. Understand? Yes, you have created a force over there. So this is known as force of push. Understand? You are pushing there. Understand? And one more example I will give you, that suppose what happens on a rainy day, what happens? The door of your house sometime get jammed. The door of your house sometime get jammed. It will not open easily. Understand? So what happens? You have to apply a greater force. Understand? You have to exert a greater force to open it. Understand? What happens? It will get jammed. So you have to apply greater force. Sometime it may happen. Understand? So to what you are doing? You are applying a greater force towards yourself. Understand? You are applying a greater force toward yourself. That means you are pulling things toward yourself so that it will get open. Understand? So you will apply a greater force toward yourself so that the door get open. So altogether, in short, we can say that force is a push or a pull. Understand? Force is either a push or pull. Understand? Force is either a push or pull. Understand? Force is either a push or a pull. So altogether we know that there are two types of force we have to apply, whether we are pushing things from away of our body, whether we are applying a force, and by that force what happens? We are pushing the things away from the body. Understand? So this is the first kind of force, and second kind of force is what? When we are pulling things toward our body. Understand? Toward ourselves. What happens? At that time we are applying a force toward ourselves. So these two kind of force defines force. Understand? These two kind of force define force. Understand? Now what we have to study? We have to study some effects. Effects of force. Understand? See in your book. The first effect is a force can cause a motion in a stationary object. A force can cause a motion in a stationary object. Force can cause motion in a stationary object. Stationary object. Understand? a force can cause motion in a stationary object. So what are these stationary objects? A stationary object means those objects which are at rest, understand, which are not changing its position. Stationary object means which are not changing their position are known as stationary object. Like your pen box, where you have kept, it will be remain there only, understand, unless you do not pick it up. Unless you do not pick it up, it will remain same. So these type of conditions is known as stationary object, understand, in which there is no change in the body happens, understand. So what happens? A force can cause motion in a stationary object. For example, a book lying on the table. Example, a book lying on the table. Understand? A book lying on the table is a stationary object. Understand? Stationary force. Understand? Stationary object force can cause a motion. And what happens? A book lying on the table is a stationary object. And what happens when we will pick the book or when we will push the book? What happens? It will comes in the motion. Understand? That means its position will change. How its position is changing? Because we are applying force on the book. We are applying force on the book, and because of that force, what happens? The position of the book is not changing. Understand? So this is known as a force can cause a motion in stationary object. Sometimes what happens? A greater amount of force will not able to move the stationary object. Understand? For example, the wall. For example, the wall. Wall means diwar. Understand? What happens? The whole strength of your glass, the whole strength of your glass, what happens when will apply a force on the wall? What happens? You all know that after applying that force, that greater amount of force, still the wall will remain on its place. It will not shift. Understand? It will not change its position. It will not shift. It will remain as it is. Understand? How much effort you can apply, you can apply. But what happens? You cannot able to change the position of that wall. Understand? So sometimes it happens that a motion can cause, the force can cause a motion in a stationary object, but there are few examples also in which a force do not able to change the position in the stationary object also. Understand? So this is first case, force can cause motion in a stationary object. Understand? Second is a force can stop the moving object or slow them down. A force can cause the force can stop the moving object or slow down. Understand? A force can stop the moving object or slow them down. For example, when your friend is riding the bicycle in front of you. Understand? When your friend is riding the bicycle in front of you and you are not riding, you are simply walking. What happens? As soon as you have seen your friend passing by you, what happens? You have applied force on his carrier. Understand? On his carrier, on the back of the cycle. On the back of the cycle, you have applied force, and what happens? Because of that application of force from your side, what happens? That cycle will slow down for a while, and after that, what happens? It will stop. After that, what happens? It will stop. So this is one of the application of force. Understand? What happens? Your friend is riding the bicycle and you have just applied effort, that means force on the back of the cycle, and because of that application of force, what happens? that cycle will slow down first and then get stopped. Understand? So this kind of force is known as force of slow down the force. Riding bicycle may get stop when we apply force from opposite direction. Then it will first slow down and then it will first, this is the example, when first it will slow down and then what happens, it will stop, and that happens only when we are applying force on the opposite direction. Cycle is moving on this side, and what happens, you will have to apply force on that side, then only what happens, it will stop. Understand? When your friend is just passing from you, and what happens, you have seen that your friend is passing, what happens, you had applied effort on the bicycle from opposite direction. Understand? Then from you will apply force in this direction and cycle is moving ahead. Understand? So what happens, first it will slow down and then it will stop. I think you all are now getting all these things. So two types of effect now here we have discussed. First, force can cause motion in a stationary object. Understand? What happens, a book is lying on the table, what happens, when we will apply force, what happens, we can change the direction of the force, we can change the stationary object in the motion, or we can change its position. Understand? But what happens when several students of your class, many people, when apply a force on the wall, but wall is still remain stationary. Understand? It will not change its position. So there are few cases on the first column, there are few cases on the first one, what happens, in which the force after applying force is still stationary object do not change. But here on the second case, what happens, force can stop or can cause the slow down in the moving object. Understand? Now see the third. Now see the third effect. What is third effect? Force can make moving object move faster. Understand? A force can make moving object move faster. Still we can say the same cycling example we can take. What happens, when we are cycling on a bicycle, what happens, it is moving steadily at the specified direction, at one direction. What happens, but when we have to reach somewhere very urgently, understand, when we have to reach somewhere very urgently, what happens, we will apply more force on the pedal. And because of which what happens, we can speed up the bicycle. We can move more faster. By application of force on the pedal of the bicycle, that means on the bicycle, and what happens, we can reach the desired place more quickly. Understand? We can reach the desired place more quickly by applying more force. So this is also proved, this effect, that force can make moving object move more faster. A force can make more faster movement. Understand? This is also an example. Then take up the fourth one. A force can change the direction of moving object. Force can change the direction of moving object. A force can change the direction of moving object. How force can change the direction of moving object? Like when you all are playing football, when we all are playing football, what happens? Your friend kick the ball from one side, understand, and it will comes to you. That ball will comes to you. That means what happened? He has exerted a force toward yourself. That ball will come to now it is coming to your side, and what happens? You just kick it on the other side. So what happens? Now ball is changes its direction. Now it will move at what direction you are applied the force. Like he has passed a ball to you, and what happens? One more friend of your team is standing on the other side, and you have passed the ball to him. Understand? So what happens? A force can change the direction of moving object. Understand? A force can change the direction of moving object. Like when we are playing cricket also. Understand? What happens? A bowler, when bowled to you, what happens is he is throwing ball toward yourself. That means he is exerting the force on the ball toward yourself. And what happens? With your bat, what you will do? You will apply force on the other direction. Understand? So because of that application of force, ball will move on the other direction. So we can say that this is also the example for the change of direction of moving object. Understand? Force can change the direction of moving object. For example, playing football or cricket. Understand? Playing football or cricket will make you more understand. So now here we have taken effect number 3 and 4. Force can make moving object move faster. I have explained you that how it happens. Like when we are riding bicycle, what happens? We can apply force more so that we can reach the place, desired location very quickly. Understand? So force, by application of force, we can move faster. Understand? Force can change the direction of moving object. Here this is also I have explained that what happens when someone will pass a ball to you and you will pass the ball to other your friend. Understand what happens? The direction of the ball on the ground, what happens? Keeps on changing every time. Understand? And how it happens? Because of the application of force from your body, that means from your leg on the ball. Understand? So these are effect number 3 and 4. Now we have to study about the effect number 5. What is effect number 5? Now see, effect number 5 is a force can change the shape of object. A force can change the shape of object. Force can change the shape of object. A force can change the shape of object. See, how can we change the shape of the object? For example, what happens? Like a container we have in our house. Understand? A container. Understand what happens? If we will apply force on the container, what happens? It will first, container is in the form of cuboid. Understand? Container is always in the form of cuboid, and what happens when we will apply a force? What happens? It will change its shape. Understand? Because of your application of force, and now it will not change. Understand? Now it will not change. It will remain as it is. Understand? So what happens? Few things are few solid things are that in which after application of force, what happens? We can change the shape of the object. Understand? We can change the shape of the object. For example, in book it is written, imagine a spring fixed in a wall with a nail. A spring is fixed in the wall with a nail. When we pull the spring, it gets stretched, hence its shape change. Similarly, when we crumple a plain paper, its shape changes. Understand? So what they are saying? They are saying that spring is attached from the nail. Spring from the nail. Example, we can say that spring is attached from nail. Understand? Spring is attached from nail. Now what happens? that spring is attached from the nail. Understand what happens, and when we will push it towards our side, what happens? Its shape is changing. Its shape is changing. So this is the example of changing of the shape of the force. What second example we can say? Crumpling of paper. Understand? Crumbling of paper. Crumpling of paper. Crumpling means पेज को मोड़ देना, है ना? That you all have, that you all used to do in your regular days. Understand? When what happens? Some paper, it has more cutting. What happens? You will tear it and you will crumple it and you will throw it. Understand? What happens? Now its shape is changed. Understand? It is first in the rectangular shape. That page is, and now what happens? You have crumple it and you have make it useless. Understand? So you are applying force to change the shape. Understand? Now sixth, last is a force can cause any effect on mass of an object. A force cannot cause any effect on the mass of an object. Sixth. Force cannot cause any effect on mass of object. Understand? A force cannot cause any effect on the mass of object. Understand? A force cannot cause any effect on the mass of object. So these are the 6 effects I have explained about force. Understand? And by reading these effects, we have come to the conclusion that what is force? A force is that phenomena which can change the stationary object into the motion. Understand? Which can change the speed of the vehicle, which can change the direction of the body. Understand? Can change in the shape of the object. Understand? So all these are the application of force. So altogether, the simple definition of force is that a force is an external agent which changes or tends to change the state of rest or uniform motion of a body or change in direction or shape. Understand? That is written on your book. Understand? That is written on your book. A force is an external agent. External agent, that means we are applying force on the body externally. Understand? बाहर से force लगा रहे हैं. Understand? So this is external agent. A force is an external agent which can change